Well, this is round 7 of the 2015 FIA ERC, and it's back to the tarmac with the iconic Barum Czech Rally Zlín in the Czech Republic. Kajetan Outfits has taken the lead with a second place overall in Rally Estonia, 5 points ahead of Craig Breen, who had to retire in Estonia with oil pressure problems. While the Barum Czech Rally Zlín is held in the Zlín region, South Eastern Moravia. The city of Zlín is located 305 kilometres south of Prague and 90 kilometres from the border with Poland. There was a huge crowd again yesterday evening for the Super Special, the first bit of action in the centre of Zlín. Well, that's the overall classification after the Super Special stage, and it is Václav Pech, fastest, the winner here from last year, ahead of Jan Capecci, and Capecci fighting with Pech for the title. Well, these are the remaining stages of leg 1 today, and as you can see, 8 stages remaining. Well, starting today with a loop of 3 stages. Pindula, the longest stage, 18.43 kilometres, will be run again after lunch as stage 7. The weather is hot here already, and everybody thus using the hard compound tyre. Third on the road for leg 1, Frenchman Robert Consani in his Citroën DS3. He's changed co-driver for this round, Benoit Manzo. And all going well until 2 kilometres from the end, caught out by a big bump in a fast right-hander. A huge accident for the Frenchman. 3 lateral rolls followed by an aerial flip. Thankfully, the crew are all okay. Well, Václav Pech is the first driver at the scene of the accident. He gets the OK from Consani's co-driver and continues, scoring the second fastest time of the stage. Next up, Kajetan Outfits. Arriving at the scene of the accident, he stops as he doesn't see the OK sign. After being given the OK sign, he continues, but he has lost about 40 seconds. Afterwards, the stewards give him third fastest time.
Levá 9
On board with Jan Capecci. Capecci is fastest on the stage and takes the overall lead of the rally, beating Pesh on the stage by 5 seconds. Kato is third on the stage with his notional time 10 seconds behind. Well, Capecci, the new leader, 1.3 seconds ahead of Pech. The title contenders Breen and Kato, 4th and 5th, respectively, separated by only 1/10 of a second. Well, next up, special stage 3 and 4, Jan Capecci continued his run of fastest times. He's won this rally 4 times, and he's fastest again on these stages 3 and 4, staying in the lead of the rally.
Pravá 3 minus drž, 201. Levá 3 tyč 50, pravá 5 plus předem, váže levá 3.
Next up in his mini, Vaclav Pech, second fastest time again on these stages, dropping some time compared to Capecci, but still second overall after 4 stages and 8.4 seconds behind the rally leader. Kajetan in his Ford Fiesta R5, the pole third fastest on stages 3 and 4. Clearly a bit shaken after seeing the crash car of Consani on the previous stage. Third in the overall standings and first of the ERC title contenders.
Lewy szczytem 10, duży piach 3 prawy, szybki, średni ciąż, przechodzi 5 prawy, ciasny, 40 skamuj, 4 lewy szybki, szczytam szybki.
Someone not enjoying a good feeling is Irishman Craig Breen at the end of stage 3. He has a slow puncture and that's making him lose time. Back to normal on stage 4, but still a little bit behind Kajetan, 4th overall in the standings, 6 seconds behind Kato. Thomas Koska, the Czech, in his Skoda Fabia, 3rd in last year's Rally Barum, and holding 5th in the overall standings, 41 seconds behind Capecci. Alexei Yanuk, the Russian under a Belarus license in his Ford Fiesta, first time in Barum, still working on his speed on these tarmac stages. He climbs to 6th overall, 10 seconds behind Koska. Martin Fleck, one of the many Skoda Fabia S2000s. There's a bit of a bizarre moment on stage 4, going off and crashing into some gas connectors. So there he hits the gas connectors. He continues, but there's now gas leaking, and eventually the stage has to be stopped due to the obvious dangers. Well, there are your standings after special stage 4, and it's that man, Jan Capecci, at the top of the times. In a minute, we'll be back with the Barum Rally for more ERC action, so stay with us. Welcome back to the Zlín region in the Czech Republic for the Barum Rally. When it's Jan Kapeci who's leading ahead of Václav Peš and Kajetan. Next, the loop of 3 stages: Special Stage 5, Special Stage 6 and Special Stage 7. First pass of the kilometres, the most westerly test of the rally and the only one to venture into the Kirby Highlands. Steep hill climbs and drops and a pure gravel section through a forest. Then the repeat of Slušovice. Well, Jan Kapeci first into this Special Stage 5, Kudlovic. The rally leader opens the road for the afternoon loop with a lead of only 8 seconds. Craig Breen, after a slow puncture in the morning in his Peugeot 208, hoping for a clean run. And would you believe it, a puncture in Special Stage 5. He stops to change it in the stage, but he's passed by Koska, loses 2 minutes and 29 seconds and drops the 15th overall. Hermann Neuber, the Austrian in his Ford Fiesta S2000, is next up. Went wide on a dirty hairpin, as you can see. He has a rear left puncture, a broken brake disc and a bracket, which means he retires from 11th place. Thomas Koska in his bright Skoda Fabia tried to fix an engine problem in service, but still struggling here. Slow through Special Stage 5, stops in Special Stage 6 with a suspected turbo problem and retiring from 5th. Luc Junuk, inexperienced at this specialist rally, but improving. He increases his pace with every stage. And with a 9 minute and 53 stage time, an impressive 3rd fastest on Special Stage 7. Kato, Kajetan, very fast through Special Stage 6. Big bump over the place where Consani crashed. He's cautious in Special Stage 7. He thought he had a puncture, but he did not. And with a time of 9:54.8 in Special Stage 7, he's 4th quickest, remaining 3rd overall. The Irishman Craig Breen in his Peugeot 208, trying to make up positions, but cautious after his puncture because of the fact he's not got a spare tyre, means he's slow in Special Stage 7, and that afterwards was down to an unknown car problem. He stays down in 13th. Václav Peš in his Mini Cooper Works, the multiple Czech champion and winner last year, no problems, and he's fast throughout. A very quick time in Special Stage 7, 9.46, means he remains a solid 2nd overall. Jan Kapeci, impressive on board, show his incredible speed through these stages. His masterclass in driving these Tarmac Czech stages is evident, and a time of 9.45 means he's fastest over Special Stage 7. He's won every stage so far today and consolidates the rally lead.
80, pravá 3 delší a do levé 2 dlouhé přes horizont Indrž a 100 vlevo.
And there he is, Jan Kapeci on top of the times. Again, Peš now 24 seconds behind, with Kajetan 52 seconds behind in 3rd place. Well, it's a huge entry list of over 120 cars tackling this beautiful tarmac rally, and they include the ERC Juniors competing in their final round of 2015. So let's check out what happened with these young stars in the junior category. It is the 6th and final round of the season for the ERC Juniors. 13 drivers are in the Czech Republic to battle out the ERC Junior crown. In Estonia, the last rally, Bergqvist, the Swede, was crowned 2015 FIA ERC Junior champion in his first season in the category with 2 wins out of 5 events.
On the last day, I know that if I get to the finish, I will be the champion. But I mean, like the 3 last stages was, I think, the worst stages in my life. It was, yeah, it was not so easy to handle the pressure, but we made it, and yeah, it feels so incredible. In every rally, I think we are like 6 or 7 drivers who can have the win in each rally. And I mean, Junior ERC is, I think, the hardest competition in the world in R2 cars. And I mean, every rally was a big fight, and it's always like tarmac drivers were fast, and even on snow and gravel. So yeah, it was not very easy. For sure, I will try to go for my 3rd win this year. But I mean, I know it's a big fight for 2nd place, and it will be not so easy to catch up with those guys. And but we will try to at least the podium is a very good aim for us.
The focus is now on the battle for 2nd place in the championship.
Yeah, we try to keep the 2nd place in the overall, but it's big hard because I don't have so big experience on tarmac. But I try to do best what I can, so we push on the limit.
Samasis is 2nd, and Steve Rockland is 3rd.
I think it's difficult to push really hard in this rally, so I think we will do our own rally and then see at the end if I think not everybody will finish at this rally, so it have to be clever.
In 4th place is Chris Ingram in his Peugeot 208.
Maximum attack straight from qualifying this morning, really. And the city stage tonight is going to be interesting. It's quite long for a city stage, so we're going to try and get an early lead. We'll push hard.
Marijan Griebel is 5th, the German in his Opel, already with 1 win this season.
For sure, the highest goal is to win the Vice Championship, no matter what is on the rally here.
Mathematically, a 5th man, Diego Gago, who lies 6th in the championship, can also finish 2nd, but he would need a miracle, and Gago's hopes are over on Saturday morning in special stage 3. Gago takes to the road 1 minute after Rockland, but the Norwegian has a puncture on the front left wheel, and he is slower than the Portuguese, who catches him before the end of the stage. And Grego finally crashes.
We had a puncture on stage 3, I think, 7 kilometers before the end, so the puncture damaged our car a little bit, and a car behind us tried to pass us and drove into us, so that happens.
So Rockland's mechanics had a lot of work to do to repair the car at the service park, and they did a great job on the front and the rear of the Peugeot, allowing their crew to rejoin on time for the afternoon loop. At the midday service park after the Super Special Stage 4, the 2 official Opel Junior drivers were leading the first leg. New champion Bergqvist in front of Griebel, and each driver has now scored 2 stage wins. There was even a 1-2-3 for Opel, with the young German Tarmac completing the top 3, already 23 seconds behind Griebel. But Tarmac was the damaged wheel on the following stage, as Chris Ingram did in special stage 4, putting the British driver 12th in the rankings. Also in the afternoon, Ralf Samasis lost 42 seconds to Bergqvist. The Latvian was down to 4th position in the overall rankings, with Zawada from Poland now completing the provisional top 3. So at the end of this first leg, it's the new champion who comfortably leads the junior category with 7 best times out of 9 today, despite 2 punches. Bergqvist leads in front of Greibel and Zawada, who's just 0.8 ahead of Samasis. Join us after the break for the conclusion of a dramatic leg 1 of the Barum Czech Rally Zlín. Welcome back to the ERC Barum Rally. Kopecky still leading, and it's a big lead over Pech and Kajetanauschwitz, heading for the last 2 stages of leg 1, special stage 8, special stage 9. Antonin Tlustak, the ERC mainstay, into the top 10, largely due to attrition and retirements, one of 6 Czech drivers in the overall top 10. Dutchman Herman Caboose in his Skoda Fabia, a new rally, a new car, but the Dutch driver is happy. He did find these last stages tricky, but he's an impressive 9th overall. Charles Martin in his Peugeot 208, the Frenchman mounting a comeback after a puncture this morning, feeling much more comfortable in the car, happy to push, an 8th overall. Jan Czerny in his Skoda Fabia, the local driver, a real contender in the ERC Juniors last year, and really enjoying the drive today. Not so confident on the last 2 stages, but nevertheless 7th overall. Miroslav Jaks in his Citroën DS3 in a battle all day with Czerny, and the 26-year-old local says he wants to go faster and faster, and in doing so he's an impressive 6th overall. Pavel Vasilek dropping some time here, but feels he can't match the pace. Struggled a little with visibility in the low sun, but 5th overall. Alexei Lukyanuk finding himself slightly off the pace, especially in the fast corners. It's been a challenge to get back into the Fiesta, but seems very happy as he's ended the day 4th overall.
Definitely the experience we are gaining here is just enormous. So we are happy, we are learning that fast. The car is perfect, and for this moment I think we should stick to this pace.
Polish driver Kajetanauschwitz, as always, having fun. Found special stage 9 really difficult and very fast in a solid 3rd position, with a chance of challenging Pech for that overall 2nd place.
We was pushing very hard all day. It was a good day, but not lazy day. Now we had 2nd time at this moment, 0.2 to Kopecky. It's a great time, but all team did a good job. We'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Václav Pech, last year's winner, still in the fight. Not quite got the machinery to match the Skoda R5, but still impressively quick through these stages that he knows so well. And he ends the day 2nd overall. Jan Capicci much happier with the second pass through these two stages. He and co-driver Pavel Dresler in a perfect rhythm all day. The new Skoda R5 is fulfilling its promise, that's for sure, and he's won every stage of the day.
It has been a really great day for us. You know, the car was working very well, and on the first stage today we had a quite good luck because we hit a really big hole, but the car is very, very strong.
Strong indeed, because he tops the times, 35 seconds ahead of Pech and 58 ahead of Kato in third. As day one comes to a close, we look towards tomorrow, and that's 6 more grueling, hot, fast, classic Czech stages. So until then, we'll see you then.